The Polar Owl Penal Colony, one of the most restricted and heavily guarded places in Russia. Here are held the people who committed crimes that shocked the entire country. A land of eternal winter, where temperatures drop below -50 and escape is impossible by the very nature of the region. This place is often called the point of no return. Once an inmate arrives here, they understand their previous life is over. There are no spacious cells, no warm sunshine, no hope for an early release. Only ice, emptiness, strict rules, and steel bars. Today you will learn how this colony operates, how inmates live here, who is imprisoned inside, what security measures are in place, and why the Polar Owl is considered one of the harshest prisons in the world. The High Security Polar Owl Colony, officially known as IK-18, was established as a facility for the most dangerous criminals. The location was chosen deliberately in the northern part of the Yamalo-Nenets Autonomous Okrug. Hundreds of kilometers around are empty, uninhabited lands. In winter, the territory becomes an icy desert. In summer, a vast swamp. From the moment of its creation, the colony became a symbol of inevitable punishment. It housed serial killers, terrorists, and especially dangerous repeat offenders. Over time, the Polar Owl gained the reputation of a place for those who have almost no chance of returning to society. The colony is located near the settlement of Harp, a small town that exists almost entirely because of the prison. There is only one road leading here, and severe weather often isolates the area from the rest of the world. Relentless frost, strong winds, and dry Arctic air dominate the region. Even if an inmate somehow managed to leave the colony grounds, survival in these conditions is nearly impossible. In a way, nature itself becomes the second prison wall. The Polar Owl holds inmates classified as extremely dangerous to society. Serial killers, terrorists, leaders of violent criminal groups, and high-profile repeat offenders. The facility also receives prisoners who caused serious problems elsewhere, attacking staff, harming other inmates, or repeatedly violating prison rules. This colony is essentially a prison for those who cannot be safely held anywhere else.
Security here follows strict protocols. Surveillance cameras, motion sensors, reinforced fences, and automated monitoring systems. Patrols with service dogs, guard towers, and double security perimeters make escape nearly impossible. Officers undergo special training. Working in such conditions demands discipline, psychological stability, and the ability to handle harsh Arctic weather.
Inside the colony, discipline is absolute. Buildings, corridors, restricted sectors, everything is under constant control. Every inmate movement is logged. Transfers happen only on schedule and only under escort. The daily routine is strict. Wake up, inspection, work, meals, rest, lights out. Personal belongings are minimal, and even books are issued according to regulation. Cells are small, usually meant for 2 inmates. Bare walls, minimal furniture, a metal bed, a stool, a small table. The window is tiny, secured with bars. Heating works constantly, but the Arctic cold seeps through no matter what. Inmates spend most of their day inside the cell. Entertainment is almost non-existent. The regime is strictly utilitarian.
The daily walk is the only chance to see the sky. The outdoor yards are concrete boxes about 6 meters high with a steel grate instead of a roof. In winter, the wind cuts like a knife. Blizzard conditions are common. Yet the walk is mandatory. Physical health must be maintained.
Meals are simple and standard. Porridge, soup, sometimes a third dish. No luxuries. Everything strictly regulated by nutritional norms. Healthcare is closely monitored. In such a climate, even minor illness can become dangerous. Those who are able work inside the colony, cleaning, maintenance, or other simple tasks. Everything here depends on discipline. Officers maintain strict distance and follow procedures with precision. Psychologists work regularly. Emotional stability is crucial to prevent conflicts. Isolation affects people deeply. Many inmates lose their sense of time after years behind these walls. For some, the psychological burden becomes the hardest part of their sentence. There have been no successful escapes from the polar owl, not because no one tried, but because the Arctic environment itself makes escape suicidal. According to stories, one inmate once attempted to flee. A few kilometers later, he was found frozen. The temperature that night dropped below -40. Over time, legends grew, strange sounds in the tundra, mysterious disappearances, and winters so harsh that cut off the colony from the outside world. The polar owl is not just a prison. It is a symbol of absolute punishment and total isolation. Here, people spend years, sometimes decades, knowing there is no road back. Perhaps that is what makes this place one of the darkest points on the map. But behind these walls aren't just crimes. There are human lives. And as long as the colony stands in the Arctic snow, it remains a reminder of the high price of human actions.